verse number 23. 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse number 22 and verse number 23 only. And Samuel said, had the Lord as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices, as in obeying the voice of the Lord. Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams. For rebellion is the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is iniquity and idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he hath also rejected thee from being king. May God add his blessing to the reading of his holy words. Amen. So this morning I want to talk about obedience. Obedience. Oh, that is going to be a topic. Obedience is, something that we all must abound in it, so to say, in one sense. We are entering into the Bible college. We need to obey the rules and the regulations of the college. If we are joining maybe some company, or if we look to the government world, right? So all the government job, all there is also under the government. Rules and regulations the government make it. By the time you have to reach the office, this is the work that you have to do within a lot of time. You have to finish your work, and then by the time you have to leave the college. So they are bound by the rules and regulations of the government or the office, even maybe the company, right? If they join the company have the rules and regulations to obey. If they cannot, cope up with the rules and regulations, they can no longer to work under the society or the government or any company. Even the same thing, yes, as I said, even the Bible college also have rules and regulations. Many do's and don'ts are there. If we cannot obey the rules and regulations, many people already left the college. Many people are, leaving the college and, they expel it, sometimes they discipline it. Things that happen here. Even when you look up to God, the God that we worship is also God who wants, obedience. There are so many Bible experiences that we can pick up from the Bible that God bless those who obey. The blessings of God are upon who obey His commandment. In opposite to that, God cursing or God chastise the people if they don't want to obey Him. That is what we see there in the Bible. So this morning, even we, the believers also, there are many do's and don'ts in our Christian life. If we want blessing from God, there is something that we have to obey. When we obey God and His word, God is happy. So obedience is very important in every field. As a parent, time to time I say that parents are happy to the kids if they obedient children. Sometimes when I look at the society of even the Mizoram, we are living in the cultures of the Mizo, and then these days many problems that the society is facing is drugs addiction, alcohol addiction, torn off from the homes. There are many homes and the addiction centers, many are there. But most of the addiction centers that we have in the city are food, so to say. Last year, I think we went down, the previous year, we went down to the OKM home. That was run by one of the Mizo singers. And then her husband already died there. She's very small girl. And then she ran that OKM home. And then when entering man, supposed to be around, 100% seats are available there. But more than 300 people, sir, living there, those drugs addicts and alcohol addicted. When I enter in, when I personally talk to those persons, they look very normal. Look normal, they're big guy, look normal, but they are there in the center. So what is the cause? Why do so many people enter into the home and the addiction center? Maybe 70 to 80 reason may be disobedience. Many of the youth, they don't want to obey to their parents. Where the Bible told us to obey children, obey your parents. Many students are thrown out from the schools. Why they don't want to obey their school teachers? Teachers are telling a very good thing, good advice given to the student, where they are reluctantly refusing and then trying to go their own way, where they can no longer in the school, even in the home, in the house. They don't want to respect their parent. When the parent tells something, they don't listen it. That may be the cause. Even here, some of the parents, also some poor may be there, but most of the thing, as I said, probably 70 to 80 reasons are disobedience. So this morning we're going to talk about few things, the example from the Bible that God wants obedience, but they disobeyed to God, and then God punished them. Maybe if God's willing next week we'll speak to related to that. We'll try to not to finish all. So to in jing kan ti soi tu ra ka thuoi na ti thuoi na te lo so mi jing ki aum thei lo ti la soi school thei lo now bang ba bunan bi je tu le pa thuoi tu na school kan gal tu bi school dan kan so mai rules and regulation ma in sarkar na Mizoram ma de pa sarkar nan to school sarkar nan to ni chuan sarkar thu kha zo nu mo ko ron so la le sarkar se mai ku khadami turatiya register palibe lagaya kum khada zimti turaka siya taron samaya sarkarin di turati di mai sarkarin an noe thokate di turan de an thokbu di jan sam company thokbu ni pun company dane bu na ka inso mai to de je me college bible college koi dane tu nei kan de na tro dan kan de dan kan som thei lo so idam ta ka ta chong ko na kai lo ka to lo me no anh có lý hai mấy đàn vấn đề với yếu dùng đủ suy đâu còn tiền in chúa tí là coi vấn đề luôn rồi thì có lấy sự cái mà đi có lấy xong này có lấy dùng cho mày cái đàn này từ vấn đề các gì có cần dùng thì đâu đi cho có lấy xong chỉ là có xoay ví dụ như coi mi suối gần tiệt drugs addict thấy rồi suối thì gần tắm gần tiệt tắm về là chỉ thu ôi có cái rau addiction form tu là pa thu ôi Suma jangan mau suat, zilti punya tu oilo. Ketiak ka arba, chung buat jangan ada kalau tu. In patian nam mana, in patian koi tu oilo yang memang ni. Patian tu kan oilo ni cuman, patian yang tu oilo cuma sama tu oilo kan cu. Ahem tu. Ini pun kan muni. Cucu tu kunci kan tu punya jodoh kita ni. Tu kena ke patian tu oilo, baga tiru tengah kan koi tu Well, kan natsuwa kan kita masuk relo. Parle materi remateri jual toleria. Patien tuoi. Malasom. Patien tuoi dia dinmun. Malasom nane golda ero depo kan suwe. To wala jun patien ni poyen ring tu kan ni jual tuoi tu min. Jugan tuoi jun mansom na kini. The first thing, maybe two things. If we read Genesis chapter 1 verse 2, we see the first man and woman, right? Who is that? That is, yes, Adam and Eve. God put there in the Garden of Eden, right? We know all the stories about that. What was happening to them? God allowed them to eat all the fruit in the garden, right? But there is one tree that in the middle of the garden. You were supposed not to eat it. And then what did they do there? They did not obey God. Right? What was happening happening that God have to drive them away from the Garden of Eden. Not only that, even till today it is affected, right? Oh, the sins of the first man, Genesis chapter 1 verse 2. Eve and Adam, he gave very, liberty to enjoy all the blessings of in that tree. Every evening God come down to the garden, they have fellowship. But only one thing that God did not allow. What? They did it, right? What was happening then? Yes, God cursed them, right? He punished them. Even the serpent, even the woman, even Adam. Oh, the results of their disobeying was even as I said till today, even the girls suffering, right? Oh, the way how they bear a child. So this is the first disobedience that we see in the Bible is Adam and Eve. Even today it is affected. And this is the first example. And then another one is if it is Genesis chapter 12 verse 1. Genesis chapter 12 is whose stories we see there? The story of
Abraham.
Yes, Abraham's story started out there, right? What did God told to Abraham was that, yes, come out from your family, from your household, from your kindred. I'll show you the land that I promised. Did Abraham obey God? Yes, of course, yes, but the obedience of Abraham was not fulfilled, not completed actually. No. He had to leave all family, kindred behind and move into the promised land that God had for him. But what was happening was that he took his cousin, his brother's son, called Noah. Who's that? That is his cousin, right? Lot was with him, or his cousin. And when Lot was with him, actually Lot was God called by the God when God called. I have to recall the thing there. But Lot was with him. How much trouble that he is having when he brings Lot. Even when he cattle there, right? Even there was a fighting to the to their cattle. And in Atlan they have to separate it. Abraham said, yeah, there is so many land that if you want to this side, go this side. The place where he did not choose, I will go in. And then there was separation, there was a fighting. Oh, so many problems that it happened there. So that is also God, he obeyed, but the obedience of God was not actually it is not fulfilled, so to say. Problem was with him. So many problems that happened in the lives of Abraham. And then another example is that 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse number 1 to 3. If we read 1 Samuel 15, 22 to 23. If we read from verse number 1, we will find that there was a battle between Amalekites, right? So, Saul was the first king. God appointed him to be the king of Israelites. And he was a good king and doing his kingship among the Israelite nation. And then when they went to have battle, what God gave an order to Saul is that go and kill all the property. Don't take anything out from there. You have to kill it, burn it, every property that the Amalekites have. And what else? What was happening there? They went for the battle. They won the battle, right? Did Saul obey? Did Saul obey God? Actually, he did not obey it, right? He brings some of the fat rams. Even their king, Agag, he brought. He did not kill, he brought home. And then many people applaud him the victory of that Saul. But God already rejected him. Right? People did not know that Saul was rejected by God. They think and believe that, oh, God is blessing this man, Saul or king. He this much God, helped him even to win the battle, brought even the king and the fed rams for sacrifice. God was not happy with him. He sent his prophet to speak to him. What did he say there? Oh, we just read there, God, you did not obey God. Even God rejected you as a king. Right? Because of disobedience of God, the first king of Israelites were dethrone from his kings. So this morning, yes, what he said is just 1 Samuel chapter 15 we read there. Obedient. Why did he be Samuel say, this is going to be used for sacrificings of God. But Samuel say, obedience is better than sacrifice. Oh, God say, obedience is better than sacrifice, and here came to the fat rams. Rebellion is the sins of witchcraft, and stubbornness is the iniquity and idolatry. Lulul, iti suwa na ito naman eh. Samuel, Oishen, takin Saul, pathirin lalatanan mo siya. At huyo yung at itok may nito. So this morning here, we talk about 3 examples from the Old Testament. So what we say this morning is that God is not happy when we disobey. God is not happy to the people in the Old Testament when they did not obey Him, He punished it. So let us remember that we, the children of God, as a follower of Christ, we need to obey God and His command. Alright? So that is what I just want to share this morning. So yeah, some people are sleeping very nicely. Enoch. Yeah, good morning. What is that? Yeah. You just wake them up, those